Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song A Beginner's Guide to Destroying the Moon by Foster the People. As usual, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to get your song reviewed, just do what they did. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. And, to say I haven't heard much music from Foster the People is, it's an understatement, because the only song I've heard, I think, similarly for many people, is Pumped Up Kicks. Although, I do know my wife listens to Foster the People and enjoys a good amount of their music. So, there's a chance I've heard some more of their songs just kind of in passing or just as she's listening to music around the house or what have you. But, for the most part, haven't really heard much from them. So going in pretty blind here and just, hoping for a good song. So with that, I say we jump right in. Beginner's Guide to Destroying the Moon, Foster the People. Let's do it. Let's see. Here it is. Here we go.
Searching for answers and there's questions I found. Open your eyes and share this burden somehow. You ready to drink? Are you waiting to drown? I will break you before I let you fall into the blind. Stepping smilers, terrified to lose the power and control. We've been crying for a leader to speak like the old prophets. The blood of the forgotten wasn't spilled without a purpose. So was it? And now I'm staring at the moon, wondering why the bottom fell out. Been searching for answers and there's questions I found. Open your eyes and share this burden somehow. You ready to drink or are you waiting to drown?
I really like that. I really, really enjoyed that. I wasn't 100% sure what to expect going in. Yeah, again, only knowing one of their songs previously, like really knowing one of their songs, um, I truly didn't know because as I've learned, particularly from this channel, you can't ever judge an artist based on their most radio friendly single, right? I've learned that very quickly with Modest Mouse. With them, Float On was the only song I had ever heard from them, and now listening to them more and more on the channel, I've seen that they have so many more layers, so many more abilities than what you see in that particular song. And obviously, this is only one other song that I know from Foster the People, but like just this song alone tells me that they probably have a lot more talent than what we've heard just on the radio, in recent years. And so, with all that said, let's break it down piece by piece, like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics. So. Let's see, it does say here track 8 on the 2014 album Supermodel by Foster the People. This song samples the instrumental version of the song LVL or Level by ASAP Rocky and produced by Clams Casino. Cool. I've never heard any of that. So let's see. I can't blame you and I can't save you, but I will try for you and I, for you and I. I won't find out all the dirty little things that you've done, but I will try. I'm coming for you, giants, and you liars, and your chariots of fire. You charmers with your anecdotes have started to show your true colors. And now I'm staring at the moon, wondering why the bottom fell out. Been searching for answers, and there's questions I've found. Open your eyes and share this burden somehow. Are you ready to drink, or are you waiting to drown? It's an interesting line right there. So yeah, I mean, in the very beginning, he says, I'm coming for you, giants, and you liars, and your chariots of fire. You charmers with your anecdotes have started to show your true colors. I wonder if it's sort of about the music business, right? And kind of being tossed around one way or the other, being taken advantage of, that kind of thing. Or if it's just more of a general statement, and I'm staring at the moon, wondering where the bottom fell out. And this is again part of what makes me think that it's maybe about the music industry. Like you look up at the stars and the moon, and it's beautiful, and it's this like this majestic thing. And then when the bottom falls out, it's like, oh, maybe it wasn't so good after all. And I think stardom and music stardom specifically can kind of be like that as well. So I would break you before I let you fall into the blind. For you and I, for you and I will breathe in all the truth I can stomach if it keeps you alive. We've changed the dreamers and the preachers and the wise men on the hill to concrete stepping smilers, terrified to lose their power and control. Yeah, we've been crying for a leader to speak like the old prophets. The blood of the forgotten wasn't spilled without a purpose, or was it? And so now it's got me thinking that maybe it's actually about more of a political approach here, right? But same idea, where giants, liars, people who will take advantage of you, lie straight to your face, that kind of thing. But then when you get into the pre-chorus too, here it says, we've changed the dreamers and the preachers and the wise men on the hill to concrete stepping smilers. Like the world has kind of sullied us. It's made us cold and hard, and it sort of beats you down, right? And now I'm staring at the moon, wondering why the bottom fell out. Been searching for answers, and there's questions I've found. Open your eyes and share this burden somehow. Are you ready to drink, or are you waiting to drown? Yeah, you'll never be whole. Yeah, you'll never be whole until you lose control and think freely to smash the wall of apathy. Stop your self-importance and lift the weight off somebody else. So basically, like, the only way we get out of this vicious cycle is if we stop just moping around and start helping each other out, essentially. So yeah, this is what's got me thinking that maybe it's taking a more political turn towards it, right? Yeah, you'll never be whole. You'll never be whole until you lose control and stop drinking the wine that's been dripping from lips of the gluttons and envying their bloody teeth. So that whole idea of like trickle down, right? Where some people at the top have everything and they want you to be grateful when they give you just the tiniest bit amount. And there are some people who are like, yes, thank you for that tiny bit of wine, that's all I need, thank you so much, our humble billionaires, but he's kind of saying here, like, things won't get better until we stop being okay with what we're given and sort of take what is ours, essentially. Yeah, you'll never be whole. Yeah, you'll never be whole until you lose control. Yeah, it's interesting, and I'm sure that it's sort of open in general enough that there's probably a few different ways you can take it. Like I said, I first started reading it as maybe an analogy for like music business, and having just read through it, I'm like it could still be about that, honestly, just from what I've read. But then I started thinking maybe it's a little bit more about politics, and so again, I think there's a few different ways that you can take it. But I always tend to like when an artist does that. But I think there are some really well written lines in there, and it kind of tells everything kind of gels together. The lyrics sort of make sense one after the other, and so it's a good song lyrically. I'll give it 2 thumbs up there. As far as instrumentation and vocals go, really like his voice here. I think it has a nice little edge to it, while still sounding very like kind of sweet and melodic. It sort of reminds me of like a Tame Impala song, Kevin Parker, like his vocal style. And so yeah, I really dug that about this particular song. As far as the instrumentation goes, there was a lot to really enjoy here. I think the drumming was kinetic and fun and energetic. The guitar work I thought was fun as well. A lot of great use of keyboards, pianos, and I don't know if synthesizers or just effects from the keyboard, but that sort of spacey electronic sound that they got throughout the song I thought was fantastic and added just a very nice layer on top of an already well produced and well played song. So with all that said, 2 big thumbs up for instrumentation and vocals. As far as replay value goes, I think this one easily makes the playlist. It was fun, it was fast paced, it's got an interesting message behind the lyrics regardless of which way you want to take it, and so yeah, I think it gets some playtime on the playlist. I'm gonna give it we'll do 2 thumbs up for replay value. I really enjoyed this one, so I think I'm gonna listen to it again here pretty soon. It's gonna get some plays, so 2 big thumbs up for replay value. Overall, a great song and a fantastic request. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. As always, if you enjoyed the music, go support the artists, go listen to their music wherever you can, and if you enjoy what you saw here, just consider doing all the normal stuff you do on YouTube for your favorite channels. Like and subscribe and comment with your requests, because that's how we got this one, was from a viewer request. So yeah, leave those requests in the comments. You can also check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. Alright guys, that's going to be it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.